Here I am. I actually went and had lunch with a friend and we had such a nice time, but time got away from me. I don't normally have visits with friends. I should do that more often. It was really, really nice, but I had to get up here to my makeup room. Look what I got. Better yet, look what I broke and fixed. I fixed it good as new. Okay, I'm excited. That's gorgeous. This palette is gorgeous. This excites me like the way ABH excited me, Anastasia Beverly Hills, the way it would have excited me in like 2016. Like, is makeup getting really fun again? Does anybody else just feel just so excited between the highlighters that we've been playing with? Like, I just feel like I'm seeing makeup again for the first time. And then I didn't even know this palette was coming out. There's this palette, the new Yucca. I say Yucca. Don't you judge me. Anyways, this palette. What is? I'm telling y'all. I just feel, oh, there's eyeshadow formulas, and then there's Natasha Denona eyeshadow formulas. Look at that. So that is a blue to gold, more of an aquamarine to gold flip. Wow. Happy girl. I don't know what palette I want to use today. I don't really have as much time because I need to film a couple things. So I can't get too wild, but oh my gosh, that's gorgeous. Let's just do a really soft summery look. I'm thinking I want to use this color maybe on the inner corner. I don't know. We're going to keep it really simple and soft. I actually like the idea of my skin peeking through, so I'm going to use a more transparent base. I want to use this one from About Face that I about dadgum lost. There it is, I found it. So these are going to be different. These, you are still going to see your undertone and your skin tone through this. But what it's going to do is just look really fresh, really summery. If you've ever wondered, do I have a preference in bases? No, but I tend to lean towards a really heavy eye makeup look usually. So I like a base that you can't see through, like Clean Canvas, the one that you see me use all the time. Like this one in the pot. That being said, I love all styles, and just different eyeshadow bases do give you different results. Just like using a full coverage concealer and a light coverage. It just depends on your mood. So we're gonna use this one, and it's gonna look like it has color, but it's not going to. Okay, we're gonna do that, and then I'm gonna grab nothing. Okay, I'll just smooth it out with this one. I'm looking, oh no, here's a C, this is what I'm wanting. C31, smooth that out. It's gonna be a little blurring, but you'll see that you still see my veins, all of that. We love the imperfections. That's part of the look. It's just color placed on you. That's how I look at it, and I love it. I love makeup. Whispers to self in the dark. I do love it. It's just like decorating. It's just painting. It's painting, but on my face. Smooth it out with the C31. I'm getting too excited and I forgot to tag this. Again, this base here is from About Face. I'm gonna get wild because I'm just doing a little summer fun makeup, little summer fun. We are gonna use this palette. I grabbed this shade on an E27, and I'm just gonna press that in here. We'll see where it goes. We don't know where we're going. We're on a makeup journey together. I could wipe these swatches off, but I love them so much. I pick up some more, and I want it to be brighter in the middle. You know, I feel like we don't talk about that enough, but kind of lay your color down and then pack that color a little heavier in the center. And do you see how it really just amplifies it, and it gives you more of a transition out this way? It's kind of like a pre-blend. So just lay your color down and then go back in and build it. That's fun. So let's grab this color. I like how it's a little bit more yellow. See how that one's a little bit more olive? That one has a little bit more yellow in it. Picking that up, same E27. Let's bring it over this way just for some definition. Adjust that, there we go. And then, like what I just said, now we can deepen it just like we did over here. Feather it into that. Fun. I also want to show you that you don't need to do the same approach every single time when it comes to an eyeshadow look. Notice I started with the inner corner today. If you ever feel in a rut, or you just kind of want to just play around with makeup and not just do the same thing, because I find that when I do the same steps every single time and I even grab the same brush, I kind of end up with the same style every single time, which I love. We love having consistency. Yes, that is part of makeup. But part of makeup for me is also kind of stepping outside of comfort zones. So just start on your inner corner maybe one day and work from there. Start with a color that you would never ever use. Just switch it up and do it on a day that maybe it doesn't really matter as much, or do it on an important day. You never know what you're going to end up with. And most of makeup is just knowing how to control it and how to fix mistakes. And I feel like I have a lot of videos on that. Let's take a little bit of this color. I don't know how pigmented it is, so I just want to take a little bit on an E28 and just kind of warm up the top part a little. Perfect. Yep. Very pigmented, just as I suspected. Did y'all see how little I picked up? I also will say that we love pigmented shadows. I mean, that's what we want. That being said, I feel the olden days of YouTube kind of taught us that if a palette just isn't wildly pigmented, it's no good. I found as I was starting my makeup journey that the really pigmented palettes were almost overwhelming, and I didn't know how to control those pigments. Now I teach you how to control them, and that's why I really wanted you to see. I tapped in. I've never used this palette. I assumed, because I know this formula, that it was going to be very pigmented. I didn't just dig in there. Just want to reiterate, if you have a palette and you're like, it's not pigmented, it's terrible, that means it's buildable. And you'll go in a couple times and then just build it up. In fact, I wish that I would have started with palettes that weren't so intense, because I kept just over blending, and then I would just wind up blending all of that eyeshadow away. It would become patchy, or it would just disappear. And that was because I just didn't understand that instead of digging and just picking up a ton of product and putting it on the eye and swiping back and forth, we learn to be a little bit more delicate, and we learn how much to pick up. Okay, now I'm gonna take this color. Do those sound effects too, they help. If y'all aren't doing sound effects, I'm gonna be so sad. So what we're gonna do here is I'm gonna put the blue, okay, you already know Rose is gonna put that blue there. Well, the blue gold. But I'm only gonna put it here, okay? I think that'll be fun. But when I shut my eye and I do my fancy looks where I'm all, I want to have a little bit of this more warm color here. Pretty. We're fast today. By the way, this is gonna happen in a second. It matches this. Delicious. Let's add a little bit more of our About Face primer here. Just a whisper, okay? Just a whisper. And then smooth that out. Just on the lid space. Let's grab our C30. By the way, when you spend $135 now, you're gonna get this for free. This is so slept on, I swear. I try to show y'all and y'all are like, yeah, give me the big brush. I swear you will love this. This one is so good, of course, with concealers, precision, contour, and it's even gonna be good. I mean, look at how it picks up. I'm trying to get to focus. Hang on, I'm trying to gently put that palette down. I feel like I'm gonna drop it. Look how it picks up that product, okay? It's basically your fingertip, but better. And I say that because it places it and then you just pull it, and then you have more control than with your finger. pretty that is. Wow, this eye is so much fun. It was actually pretty easy. Let's pick up more of it. Beautiful. I think I want to smudge over here, so I'm going to leave that naked. Okay, so we're not going to pick up any more. We'll just kind of use whatever's left here. And all I'm going to do is kind of tap this to transition it. And I just want it to lightly feather into the socket or into the crease. We can call it that. And then I want it to lightly feather over this way. Remember, we're leaving that blank because we'll smudge something over there. This is so pretty. So really quickly, I need to speak. I must chat. I think that we are in a turning point with makeup formulas. I feel that they're better. Of course, science, things get better. I feel that that might be why I'm having so much fun and I feel so excited. This is one of the sparkliest pressed shadows I've ever seen in my life. You'll see it in back camera, just like I always do at the very end. Look at how this flip, I feel like this was so thought out. This flip matches this inner corner. Do you see how these tones, look at that. That matches that, but then there's still that blue in there. Makeup science. And I just feel like we're having some advancements. Things are happening. And it's one of the things that just pulls me into makeup. Now let's grab this darker color here. I'm gonna grab it on the side of the brush. And see the pointier side, I'm just gonna angle it towards my lashes and I'm just gonna fill this in through here. Just smudge it, darken it a little. Go ahead and connect it there too. Then I'm gonna tilt my head back, kind of fill this in, and just continue to transition and smooth. Let me wipe off the brush to make sure I don't have too much on it. Then I'm just gonna continue this. And then I kind of want to make it a little bit rounder, but I can't do that until I get concealer on. So we're gonna leave it like that. I have this Natasha Denona liner here. This is, but the same collection. I'm trying to find the color. It's called Willow. It's a really pretty dark green. Just gonna trace that along the lash line. Not gonna extend it, just darkening the lash line. For our lashes. I want the smallest smudge in the entire smudgy world. So I'm gonna smudge it with an E26. Just kinda smudge it around. I didn't want it to creep up too high, so this brush is gonna be perfect for that. All right, I'm gonna hop off really quickly and I'm gonna film a technique to make your blush last. I just thought of something. And I think I've done part of it before, but maybe not layering, but you'll see the video. I'm excited to film it. I'm gonna film it with this. I haven't used it yet, but I know that I'm gonna love this formula because I can tell by the texture. Remember, I play in tons of makeup all the time, so I know I'm gonna love this. So I will be right back and we will finish the face. Okay, so I was going to surprise y'all. I filmed these yesterday. I'm still gonna post the video because actually a lot of y'all aren't watching my stories. What's up with that? It's okay, I'm not mad, I love you. But I'm gonna do a post anyways. I tried this and I was just gonna surprise y'all, but I can't keep my big mouth quiet. Melty, melty. And I love how the cream isn't too warm, but it's not too cool, which makes it more wearable. It is right in between. It is right before a true contour, which I think is fantastic. More for everyday wear. True contours can get very, very cool. And they look best in certain lighting, but they're just so pretty. These would just look so good in all the lighting. I've fallen in love. This is a prototype. Don't look at it. Just act like you didn't see it. But this is amazing. So remember, no powder on the face. I say that because one side is the cream you could see and then the other side is the bronzer. And I love that because I always talk about transitioning. This side is going to be cooler than this side and I love that. So we're gonna put that cream, I'm just gonna grab a little bit more just for a little bit of a demo. And that's gonna go kind of in my natural contour and a little bit above. Kind of just keep that focused. Nice. And then let me get my concealer on. I don't have concealer on yet. Let's grab our Natasha Denona concealer. Can't get enough of this. I don't really need that much today, I don't think, because the eye's not too dark, so I feel like we're okay. I don't feel like I've got a lot to conceal. What? I'm trying to eat it. I love it so much. Nice. Somewhere is my C31. Start to work this in. And I'm trying not to clean up too much over here because I do want to round that out. If I start to clean it up and start to lift it, it'll lose the shape I'm going for. I'm wanting something a little bit more rounded today instead of winged. Just having fun with different shapes. Melting, 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 melting. Let's get this color on our waterline. I need it stat. Oh, it's so neon. Okay. Now imagine this with just a bronzy eye. This is summer. Okay. I don't have a color like this. I don't have a color. I don't have a color like this. This is summertime in an eye pencil. And imagine this with just your go-to makeup look, just to spice it up. Wow, 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 wow. I am so excited. Okay, get this. I'm gonna go get y'all a link. Y'all need this. This is fun, and it's a really fun way just to add spice to your favorite look. You know what? The website says that it's almost sold out. It says almost gone. You'll see. I don't want y'all to miss out on it because it's really, really fun. And I've tried her formula before. It lasts. It will not budge. I will give you a little tip. Once it's set, don't try to go back over it. By now it's set. I wouldn't try to put any more on. So try to build it up as fast as possible. Honestly, 3 swipes and it was like this. So it's because it's such a nice formula. But when you try to go back on top of something that sets, it's going to start to pill, it's going to lift, and it won't last as long. All that being said, this is really, really fun. It makes my makeup heart sing. It might make your makeup heart sing. So get it before it's gone. Let's try this out. You know, I don't want my under eye to be too pink, so I'm going to try. Oh my God, do try. Now I'm going to start singing it, y'all. I feel like we're that close now. Also, that song pops into my head maybe 400 times a day. All right, we have it on our puff. Make sure it's super even. I'm still going to reach for my Makeup Forever powder because I know the last time I tried a one size powder, it was definitely very matte. And that's what I don't want right now. See how that stops that line? My Makeup Forever will fix that. That's not a bad thing. It's just I don't want that right now. I want to keep my skin really glowy, but I did want to test out the powder. It's blurring. I wouldn't say it's as pink as I thought it was going to be, which I'm happy about. I really didn't want a super pink under eye, so that's really good. Although it looks as pink as the Jones Road. Maybe this is a little bit more pink. We will compare. Not right now, but we will compare. But I'm actually so pleasantly surprised I picked up more for this side. I don't know where my C30 went. I've got a whole pile of brushes. I'm really excited. Let me find that. Hang on. I think I definitely prefer this one over the original colors. I didn't love those colors. I thought it was just so dull. It honestly did nothing for the skin. I feel like this is a different formula. I kind of want to compare the formulas. This feels different. I wonder if it's even made in the same place. I will find out. Definitely brightening, definitely blurring, super smooth, pink but not blush. I like it. I know it's gonna wear nicely. I can already tell the way it feels. I will keep you all updated. Something could happen. It could happen. Something could go awry. But I will keep you updated. But I like it. But I definitely want to keep my glow, so I'm going to add a little bit of my Makeup Forever because it just kind of stops. And that was something I could obviously, I could fix it, but I like that there's just a powder right now that'll fix it. Let me grab it. This is the Makeup Forever Twist and Light Shade Medium. Grabbing that and even it out. So pretty. So I don't even mind setting my under eye with this. And it's not a highlighter. It just kind of brings back the juiciness that I need. Again, I love the one size. I know I'm gonna love it, but that's not for this look. I'll do a more glam look. And see how that, there's no more of that separation. You see that? It just kind of flows. This one's not a gimmick. This one is. This is cool. It's amazing, and I love it. And if y'all like glow, y'all are gonna love it. Listen, the trust that y'all put in me, I will never take that for granted. Y'all mean the absolute world to me. And this has nothing to do with me. I do not make a dime off of this. This is just something I love. This is already sold out because y'all trust me. And it honestly brings a little bit of tear to my eye, a very good tear. I don't want to cry because we're glamming. But thank you. Thank you for your trust. I will never, ever let y'all down. I will try my best. I do everything every single day to never let y'all down. So thank you for your trust. Okay, Sephora still has it. Here's the link for that one. It's so good. Okay, I just want to check. I just checked because a few of y'all already DM'd me. Y'all were sad you really wanted it. Sephora still has it. I'm sure it's pretty limited quantities, so go get it. So we remember I tagged this. All you gotta do is tap back. It's the one from About Face. It's called Shagged. I set that, which is the technique, which you will see, set it with this because it's basically these tones. See it? There you go. It's these tones right here, but lighter. And that's such a good idea. We set our cream blush with a lighter powder blush, just like we set our concealer, and then things last longer, and then we're all happy. Let's grab our E27, and we're gonna grab this shade in the middle. The reason we're gonna grab that in the middle, just so we can just start placing it. It's not on the side because I don't want it down here. And I just wanna connect this to that's that same shade that's here, and just kind of round out the eye a little bit. Nice. So I just wiped off this brush. We wipe it off a little bit more on Sheila, and then I want to bring this color down this way. Y'all knew I was going to. Don't act like you didn't. This is such a fun summery look. Okay, nice. This lipstick, I tried it yesterday. It's the Thanks, it's MAC from MAC. It is quite luscious. So we're just gonna throw this on, and then I'm gonna put on a cooler tone lipstick. And then you're not gonna be able to tell me what. Ooh, this is the I Need a Nude lip crayon from Natasha Denona. These were sent as well. Did I just find a new favorite lip liner? I feel like it's as cool as Endless Cacao, but not as dark. I must compare. Yep, I was right. So here's Endless Cacao, and it's darker. And then, oh, Lord have mercy. And then this one right here is the one I have on, and it's just not as dark. Well, now I'm too daggum excited to finish the other side. Hang on. So now I'm gonna go back over it. And by it, I mean that lip liner. Just go over it a little bit with our lipstick. There we go. Grabbing our C30. And I don't have anything on here. I don't really need it. The lip line turned out pretty nice, but I did want to correct it a little bit. Honestly, this is the most precise brush you will probably ever use. Clean. Now don't forget, I'm going on a family trip next week, so if you're wondering where I'm at. Now I did move my flights around so I could still do Feral Monday, so we will do that. We're gonna do something fun. I don't know what we're gonna do. Maybe we'll do another watercolor look. I've been having so much fun with those. Maybe we'll do that with the shimmers. The opalescent ones. Okay, I love y'all so much. I don't know what I'm gonna post tonight, but I love you, and I will see you there in the comments.